Hey, 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 it's your boy Jayhardcore, Hardcore Boxing News. I'm here with my man Boogh. How you doing today, bro?
Man, I'm good, man. Just chilling out, man. Good Sunday, raining outside. Just one of them days just in the house, man. Just chilling. That's it.
I know that's right, man. First of all, I just want to say I want to give the flowers where flowers are due. Congratulations on being in Creed again.
Man,
And
thank you.
man, I took all my sons. We all went and
Oh
we all
wow.
went. We paid for the movie, no bootleg or none of that
Okay.
stuff. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
All
We
right.
went to the
My
movies
man.
and we had a good time, man. And was glad to see a homie in the movie. You know what I'm
Cool,
saying?
cool, man. That's what's up, man.
Yes, indeed. So tell us a little bit about it, man. About being on the silver screen and being around all those actors and all that good stuff, bro.
Oh man, it was just a blessing to be in that position because I like I said, I had played in two.
Yeah, I
But
know.
this one was a little, it was a little bit more. It was like actually it was a lot more work in this one, because Mike he directed, so he put work in, man. Definitely he put work in. I mean, he put his all into this one. Had a lot
Nice.
had some real fighters in it, coaches and stuff like that, man. A lot, he trying to, they did a good job with it. Definitely,
How
but it was fun for me though. Like, what I'm saying, that was cool just to be around something like that.
how did you get into the franchise, bro?
Oh, through Instagram, man. I think somebody had seen me. I don't know if it was Mike or whatever. I think he had started following me anyway, but I had somebody reach out to me and they asked me would I be interested in they first of all they asked me was I familiar with Michael B. Jordan? I said, of course. And then they was like, would they was like, he want to know would you be interested in working with him?
Wow.
Hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, with the quickness. And sure enough, man, they sent my travel info and all that good stuff. Cause I for real, I didn't even know if it was real or not. Thought it was somebody was faking, man.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
they,
yeah.
they,
I can only imagine.
yeah, they sent my travel info and when I looked on my email, I seen the letterhead CREED 3. I was like, oh man, this is real, and they sent all the information, and I went up there. I was nervous as I don't know what when I first
Mm.
met him because I didn't know what to expect or whatever. I'm
Right.
just going up in here, and when I seen him, man, he was cool. He was down to earth. He just like it's like he knew me, like
Nice.
we knew each other for a minute because when I seen him, he was like dap me up, like man, I've been watching you, man, and I love what you're doing, and this, that, and the third, and so we started working, and we hit it off good. Started working with him, and he loved to work. You know what I'm saying? And we did it for like 3 months.
Mm.
Uh, so I mean, one day we was just kicking it because at this time we had I got familiar with him. We started working and stuff. So it was like after we stopped, we one day we was done with the session, and he was like, man, you're gonna be in a movie, right? And I was like, man, I can't do no acting, man. You know what I'm saying? And when he told me that, I was like, dang. He said, nah. So he was like, man, look, you ain't gotta do no acting. You ain't, all you gotta do is
Just
do
be
what you do.
yourself.
There you go. He said, man, just look at me like I'm one of your fighters. And that's the kind of like relationship we had, getting them ready
Hmm.
for Creed 2. And yeah, so sure enough that we finished that out. And it was like during the quarantine, like pandemic, we was locked down. We was locked down, I think it was during the COVID thing.
Hmm.
And I got a call back from him, asking me what I, what I do I want to come back? He was asking me, could I come back, if I can make it back to help him with the new Creed, because he said he was gonna be directing it. So the project was gonna be special to him. So I was like, yeah, hell yeah. So, months went by and I got a call, I guess from the producers, from a couple of producers. And man, I was back at it. We back, I met him at Atlanta. I went out Atlanta and worked with him. And that's when I met the mid queen, and she was out there. I had met her. Then I, met Jonathan Majors. We was just pretty much working out doing. We weren't they weren't doing no filming or anything yet. It was just like
Everybody filling everybody out.
Yeah, pretty much. Yep, yep. And yeah, so once we got to working, man, everything was good. And then, it was time to start shooting. And I knew that was, I knew it was gonna be a lot of work because it was a lot of work in Creed too that, I mean, that's what really made me have a newfound respect for actors, man, because they put in work. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. I mean, even in Creed 3, man, this all the work, Mike was putting in, like, man, we up in the mountains, 100 degrees, man, hot, man, like 108 degrees. The mountains, this man got a box raw sweatsuit on, man,
No,
going
he
hard.
didn't. In 100 degrees?
Man, that man went hard. Like, yeah, like, man, I was like, and it was the weather up there was mean. Like, that heat was unbearable, man. Like, they had to give us the cooling fans and stuff like that. But once it was time to, start, filming, they turned all that stuff off, man. It was hot, bro. Like yeah, it was crazy, man. It was crazy, man. But I mean, the movie came out good, man, which I knew it was gonna be good because even when I got the script and I seen the storyline, I was like, oh, this gonna be, because I was wondering how they was gonna do 3, coming back off of 2. And I was just like, damn, I wonder how this, storyline gonna be in this 3. And man, sure enough, man, man, it was good, man. Like, and I read the script, I was like, damn. And I, just seeing the stuff we was gonna be doing, like a lot of stuff we did, they cut a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like we
Yeah,
was
yeah,
doing
it's a lot of stuff that normally doesn't make it,
Yeah, yeah. So I kind of figured that, but I was hoping. I said, I hope they had something in there. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I got some parts up in it, man, more than I had in 2. You know what I'm saying? But it was cool though. I was just happy to be a part of it. I mean, because that's something I grew up. You know what I'm saying? Watching,
Tell
man.
me.
Yeah.
Right.
You remember? Yeah, I used to. When I was young, I went. I should go. You don't remember the movie called Ontario? Used to be a
Come
in
on now,
Adams Morgan.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why I
We
seen
all went.
Rocky at,
Hey,
man.
come on. I'm from 14th and W, so I know
Okay,
in
okay, yeah. So
Ontario.
you already know, man. So
Yeah,
yeah, so when I man go there, we went there and I went there and seen Rocky 1 and Rocky 2, Rocky
that's
3.
right. That's
And
right.
man, yeah, so man, I was like, just growing up and because you wanted to box out, you seen Rocky come out the movie throwing punches and stuff like that. So, just to be a part of that, man, and seeing them guys, like I did get to, I did meet Sylvester Stallone. I got to see him, you know what I'm saying, and Drago and all them guys, man. And
Wow.
I was like, man, that's cool. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
crazy, ain't it?
yeah, it is, man. I was just like, wow, I wouldn't think this in a million years,
Look,
like
but
to
you
be.
you 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 never know where boxing's going to take you.
No, that's true. That's true, man.
You
Yeah, that
never
is true.
you
Like, you
never
just
know.
never know. Like, and you just never know who's watching. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'd be surprised, man. People watch you. I mean, I actually got a call from Kevin Hart. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Get out of here.
called my phone, man, and asked me if I could come work with him. But see, I think at the time I was working. Lamont had a fight coming up. He's about
Yeah.
to fight. What's the Russian guy he lost to? That was his last fight before he went in retirement. I
Mm-hmm.
forgot his
Yeah,
name,
I
man.
forgot his name too. I know you're talking about though.
Yeah, anyway, we was in camp for that fight. So I couldn't really break camp because we had been working, you know what I'm saying? And Kevin had asked me if I can come up. Matter of fact, in Atlanta, he was doing the movie Jumanji 2.
Mm.
And was he wanted me to come up and work with him for maybe 4 or 5 days. And I couldn't do it. I told him I couldn't do it at that time. So if they ask you something, they need you right away. They ready to get you out there. So I couldn't do it, man. So I guess he ended up getting somebody else to do it. I was like, I missed that opportunity. But sure enough, man, I got a call back from CREED 3, so that was cool, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it couldn't have came at a better time.
Nice, nice, nice. Let me
Yeah,
ask you a question. What was the hardest thing you had to learn about acting and all that?
I never will. It wasn't. I didn't have to act or anything.
Like,
Like,
yeah, you had to
if
be
you had,
you.
if you had
Yeah.
to say some, if you had like lines to say and stuff like that, Mike, he was directing, so he was good with that. He knew what to tell you. He'd be like, "All right, Boogh, say this thing. All right, Boogh, I just need you to say this, say that." You know what I'm saying? So it was easy because he pretty much like, you being yourself and you're just saying what you normally say, what you would say in the gym and stuff like that. So it was cool. You know what I'm saying? But It was the only hard part about it was just retakes. You know what I'm saying? You got to
Yeah.
keep doing this over and over and over and over again. That was the hardest part to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if we walking from the ring, we walking from the dress room to the ring off the, the intro music or whatever. You had to keep doing it over and over and over and over again. So first of all, you get tired because you walking back and forth. You know what I'm saying? You walking that long walk, from the dress room to the ring, man. You know what I'm saying? So, and they doing that over and over. And then, whatever they do is like they doing a lot of retakes. You got to keep doing it. You only maybe a few parts they got on like a couple of takes they got it down, but for the most part, man, it was cut, reset, and you doing it over and over again, man. But like I said, it was all worth it, man. It was fun, and you look at all the stuff, all the retakes and all the stuff you was doing. Then you look at the movie, you're like, damn, that's magic, man. Like,
right.
This stuff, man. So
I tell you what, we weren't there, man. So give us one of them bloopers or a funny scene that never got in there or something like that people were laughing about.
I'm gonna give you some. I even had Mike tripping out on this one, right?
Okay.
So they doing, the fight scene, one of the fight scenes, and so it's a lot of stand-ins. Like, they got the stand-ins.
Mm-hmm.
So it was this one guy. He was a pimp, right? And this man is serious. So he was, I don't know if they showed him, I don't know if you've seen him in the crowd, but it was just like, but the guy was a pimp and he had 2 females with him. Under his arm, he always he always had both of them under his arm, like walking with both of them. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it was just like, so it was so hot. It was so hot up in the while we were filming, while they was doing the fight scenes and stuff, it was so hot up in the it was real hot. That's why they tell you they were telling you to stay hydrated and stuff like that before you go on set. And so the guy, he had to, every time you said, even when we take a break, he had the 2 females walking with him, 2 nice looking females, on his arm. So when they started doing the takes and stuff like that, it was so hot, man. This dude passed out. Like he had heat exhaustion and passed out, right? And so how he walked, how I was tripping out because you normally had the 2 chicks, he always had the chicks, both of them, he got both of them walking with him. Mm-hmm. But at this point, they had to hold him up, and they was like carrying him, and you could see the tip of his toes dragging on the floor, man.
Lord,
hey man, that was funny right there, man.
You talking about pimp down?
Yeah, he was down, man. He went out, man. I think that was the funniest thing. I really kind of tripped out up there, man, because he fell out, man. That's what tripped me out. He was from heat exhaustion, man, and the women, the 2 girls had to carry him, man. I was like, man, his little pimp hat was slumped down, man. It was crazy, man. Hey, I took you back to Fridays. Yeah, that might have been the funniest thing I seen up there. But it was cool though. Everything, but like I said, everything else, man, it was fun. I mean, everybody was cool, down to earth. No assholes up there. Everybody was good, man.
So did you have to put makeup on and stuff?
I definitely had to do that. I had to do that like shit every time we came on set.
Wow.
I guess you get your breakfast and stuff. You just write your order down you want for breakfast. Mm-hmm. Then you gotta go to hair and makeup. You know what I'm saying? They had the barbers there to keep you, keep you fresh, keep you tight. Yeah, keep you tight. And the makeup women, they tighten you up. And even when you're on set, they out there, touching you up, making sure you're good, making sure there ain't no shine on you and all that type of stuff. But, yeah, it was cool, man. Like it was just a different experience. Then it was crazy. I was just like, damn.
Wow.
I'm here like I'm a
movie star. You straight movie star, bro.
Hey, listen, man, they take care of you, man. Like they gonna make sure you have what you need, man. Like anything you want, they gonna get it, man. You need anything. Like
that's
man,
nice.
I wanted some Swedish fish. Man, they got it. They get anything you want. Like anything you want, they gonna get it for you. Nice. You know what I'm saying? Anything you want. Man, some Jolly Ranchers, man, look.
Whatever you want, huh?
Anything you want, man. You good. Man. But like I said, it's still a lot of work though, man. They, definitely it was It was a
And you
hell of
said you was out there for 3 months?
I was out there back and it probably was longer than that because like I had went out there and I went out there December of 2021. It was about to become 22. And I went out there in December and when I was there for a few days, for about a week in January. Then I came back in February. I stayed the whole month in February. Like that whole
Nice.
February I stayed up there. Then we came back home. Then I had to go back in March. So I stayed up there for a few weeks in March. Then I think we went back again. We went back again we finished like in September. So we kind of like going on and off up there, man.
So
But
a whole day would last like how long?
oh shit, probably 15, 16 hours. Man, it was work. Yeah. And then you only had like a 12-hour turnaround time. So if you was done, say we was done like 12 at midnight or whatever, you had to report back 12 hours. You got to go home, to your room and get you some sleep or whatever, do what you need to do. And it's right back to set again. You know what I'm saying? Like 5 days a week. We had the weekend off. But yeah.
Okay, and the majority of the movie was done where?
Um, I say it was a lot of it was done in Atlanta, and then they finished out. So I might have been half and half because they did a lot of scenes out Cali too. So
Okay.
I think they did scenes in Atlanta, then they went out to Cali. Maybe the fight scenes and stuff like that. A couple of scenes they did in Atlanta, then they went out in Cali. Did the mountain and all that good stuff. They did the montage and stuff out there, out in Cali. So it was kind of half and half.
Yeah, so you had Canelo out there, you had
Yeah,
Benavidez out there,
yeah,
you had
yeah,
Crawford.
yeah,
Man,
yeah,
they made sure they didn't hold back on it. They made sure, I was surprised
yeah,
when I seen Canelo in it. He just did a quick
yeah.
cameo, but he was
Yeah,
there.
yeah, it was quick, yeah. But he came in, man. It was quick. He flew in, did his thing, and was out. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? But
mm.
yeah, man, everything was good, man. Everything worked out, man.
Yes, indeed. A lot of people, you got these critics and they was like, man, how can somebody jump out of jail and be fighting the
Yeah,
heavyweight?
just had for fight for a world title, right? Man, hey, it was just like I
I'm
mean,
like, it's still TV,
and
man.
they actually it's still right. It's still they gonna still give you some movie stuff. There's a lot of stuff that you ain't gonna see in boxing that they was doing, but I think it was one of the realest boxing movies, that I ever seen, I ever seen. Like you see a lot of boxing movies on TV, but
Yeah.
that might have been this, and not saying
It's
that
in the
it's
top
real, but
five. It's in the
right,
top
right,
five.
right,
Yeah.
right. So I was just like, like I mean, they asked me, I was like, well, shit, Lomachenko did it, you know what I'm
Right. That's the
saying?
same thing
Yeah.
I said.
So I said, yeah, that's when they act, so they ask you stuff like that on set, you like, well,
Mm-hmm.
Lomachenko, they was like,
Lomachenko did it.
you know anybody that ever did that, any champion that ever, or any fighter, I was like, shit, Lomachenko did it. I mean, but he had hell of an amateur experience though, you know what I'm saying? Like over
Yeah.
300
Yeah. He
some
did
fights.
400. It was 400, I
Yeah,
think.
when
300
it's
or
four,
400.
that's you might as well say he a pro. So
Yeah.
so it was just official. You know what I'm saying, when he had his first pro fight, but it was for title. So, but I guess
Nice.
they just did that, man, and movie, and they kind of hyped it up, but it
Yeah.
was cool though. You know what I'm saying?
You,
Like it was cool. I was like, man, I was like, yeah, this. I just liked it because I just liked the storyline and it touched on different emotions, man. That's what I liked.
nice.
You know.
Nice. And I'm gonna tell you what I liked about it. It made you draw the line because some people was Team Dana and some
Yeah.
people was on Michael B. Jordan's side because they was
Yeah.
like,
Nah, for real.
yeah, they was like, hey man, Mike should at least hollered at his man while he was in
Yeah.
prison.
Yeah,
You
right,
know what I
right, right,
mean?
right, right. Yeah, left my man, but it wasn't on. It wasn't on him though. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. But
It,
even though his mother didn't send to show him that, he
yeah,
still he still could have hollered at his man's.
yeah. Still could have made.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like man, let me go down here and see my man, or let me see what's up with him, or let me
Hold,
write him or something. You know what I'm
hold on
saying?
one second. Hey Daniel, come here. I want my son to see you, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, everybody was like, man, everybody was balanced off that side. Come on around here, son.
All right.
I want you to meet Boogh. Boogh was in CREED3. Remember him? He was the one that doing the glove. That's my son Daniel.
Okay.
Yeah,
he's the one that boxes.
Yeah, he boxes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's down at Calvin's gym.
Okay, that's right.
Yes,
Keep
indeed.
up the good work, young fella. Oh man.
Yeah, I just want him to see you, bro. You know, he get to see a
all
movie
good.
star. He's from DC too. Yeah, he's from DC.
Yeah.
All right, then. But yeah, man. That part right there, man, it really split everybody up a little bit. But that what makes the movie, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, but that's the question I want. How was Michael B. Jordan? I mean, what type of guy is he, bro?
Man, super cool. Just down to earth. Like, man, just like you knew him forever. You know, he was that type of guy.
Okay.
He was that type of guy, man. He just like you know, like you know him forever. You know what I'm saying? I think somebody trying to call. I'm gonna have to call back.
Yeah, so it's just like when I mean the whole movie just had me you good?
Yeah, hold on. Let me
okay.
Yeah, that was my nephew. I hit him back.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Anyway, go hold up.
Yeah, but like I said, it made the movie, you know, people really get into it because everybody had their own opinion, like, hey man, you know what I mean, which made it even greater. But you know, a lot of people don't know that Michael B. Jordan was in The Wire.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was a young boy.
Yeah, exactly.
He was in the other movie too, man.
Been in a few movies.
Yeah, remember Keanu Reeves? They was doing he had a baseball team with the little kids, man. Yeah, he was in that too.
Yeah, exactly, man. The brother came a long way.
He's been acting, for a long time. But I mean, as a person, man, he just a down to earth, man, good dude, man. I mean, anytime you just like, you know what I'm saying? He helped, like he just try to get people their own platforms and stuff like that. He try to, he boosts a lot of people, like help people out, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, just looking out. Cause I just told him like I was telling him like, man, like they was talking about, like we was talking, this was in CREED 2. We was talking about, people was talking about casting and who had to go see and what, they had to cast, they had to do, I guess to get in the movie or whatever. But I was like, I said, I don't know. I ain't do no casting. Mike was like, cause I picked you myself. I wanted you. You know what I'm saying?
Simple as that.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Like I said, it's a lot of great trainers out here, man, that's doing their thing just like me. You know what I'm saying? And it's some good ones out there. So I was just like, out of all that, you pick me. Damn, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, let me tell you something. What's for you, what God has for you is for you, bro. Simple as that. That's just bottom line. Because nobody else did that but you.
Got you, my man. I was just like, damn, because like me out of all people, I mean, even people was like my family, like, how the hell, how you get to work with Michael B, man? How the hell did that happen? And this, that, and the third, I was just like, man, I told him, man, just pretty much, just promote myself, just, just posting stuff, and I tell people, if you're gonna do anything on the internet, just promote yourself, man.
That's right.
Pretty much, post what you do. You know what I'm saying? And I post what I do. Just post, my family, stuff like that. I'll just try to be positive, man.
You post your life.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But one thing I know about you, Boogh, you like them cameras, bro. You like working them cameras.
I love the cameras, man. So I learned a lot.
That's what I was about to ask you. What did you learn about being around all the people? I seen you with that big camera.
Yeah, man. Because the guy who was I think it's his name Kramer. He's like one of the top cameraman, like cinematographer guys out there, like, and he do Game of Thrones, he do all the top of the line stuff, you know what I'm saying, with them cameras. So he a professional, man. I watch him, and his vision, man, is so great, man. How he can take, man, he can do stuff and with a scene and just like he take his hands and he put his hands up like puts both his hands up like and make a screen. Not with both hands, yeah,
when they be doing like that, yeah.
Nah, like make a screen, make a square with your both of your hands, like
okay.
Like this here. He do like this.
Oh, okay.
There you go. There you go. And he kind of, right. And he kind of, and he go around the room and he, with his hand, and he kind of like, visualize stuff. And he be like, take that, put that there, put that. And the scene be awesome, man. I'm like, damn, how he do this, man? Like, and like I said, me being on set, because I love cameras and stuff.
Yeah,
like
I know
that.
you do.
I was more starstruck with him than anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's, because I'm like, I'm into that. Like, that's a hobby for me. It's an expensive hobby, but it is.
Them cameras ain't cheap.
They not the ones I got. They not. So I just, and the lenses. So I just was like,
lenses cost more than cameras sometimes.
Yeah. That's the case. So I was like, damn, this dude, he tight with it. So I got to, he was cool. Real down. They all down to earth, man. All of them, and and they had that camera. I said, man, I got to see how that looked. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to see how it look. I want to see, how it is the whole one, and see how it look when you filming with it and stuff like that. And they was like, yeah, we was like taking a break or whatever. They was like, yeah, man, try it out. And the camera was heavy.
I bet you that thing probably was hundreds of thousands, man.
Yeah. Oh, it was easy, man. And I put that thing on my shoulder. I was like, damn, this joint heavy too. And I was just like looking through it, see how, man, awesome, man. How they got the settings on it and all that, man. But I just see why it costs so much, though. You know what I'm saying? They also had the IMAX cameras too, doing some of the, I guess, doing the fight scenes. So, and that was tight though. Just to, like I said, learn that stuff. And then these guys telling you, how to set your camera and you know how to work your work the lighting and stuff like that, man. It was cool. So I learned some stuff up there, man.
Yeah. And definitely. The reason, every time I ask a question, I got a reason, bro. And the reason why I asked that is, when is you gonna do the Boogh and Headbanger documentary?
Yeah, man. If I can ever get time to do it, because it's like, man, it's like we always busy.
I know.
Like we never. It's like, that's what I'm saying. That's why I never really go on a vacation, man, because you can't really plan something, because if you plan something, then something gonna come up. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, damn, I gotta get ready to hit this. So, it's like me and my wife do something, I'm gonna have to do it like when we come back, and we gotta shoot straight out. If we ain't got nothing behind that, but it's always, man, we always working. So that's why, if I had the camera, I'm always shooting stuff in the gym. I'm shooting spawn. I'm in there. Oh, goddamn, I'm got the camera on them while they banging out. Sometimes I'm in there filming that while just film little stuff, mid work and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I just do stuff. I just do some stuff, at home or whatever. I just kind of mess around with it. But if I had time, trust and believe, I would do it, because I got all the tools to do it. I got mics, I got everything, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just gotta find time to do it, because
y'all got a story down there, bro.
Yeah, no, for real. I mean, to go way back. I mean, I've been in that boxing program since I was about to turn 17. I was 16, going on 17. And I'm 50 years old now. So you know what I'm saying? That's been
here, bro.
Yeah. So it's a whole lot we done been through in that gym.
Yes, indeed.
And then like I said, we didn't train so many people, you know what I'm saying? And work with a whole lot of people. So
that's right.
It's like I said, and it's like we always doing something, man. And that's a blessing, just to be busy anyway, doing something.
Yeah, exactly. That is so true, because some people aren't, man,
Right.
You know what? I just wanted to touch you on one thing, man. That last fight you all had, man, that rubbed me kind of the wrong way.
Which one?
I can't remember the guy's name.
Was it a white guy?
Yeah, they robbed him, man.
Lamb. Oh my goodness.
They robbed him, bruh.
And man, we worked so hard with Lamb, man.
Man, he was winning that fight.
The thing about Lamb, he got too much heart for his own good, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
just like Lamont.
Yeah, hey, there you go, man. Same here. And him, he worked so hard. And what I liked about Lamb was he wasn't tripping off Navarrete. He didn't have no fear or nothing. he said to himself, he said, I'm gonna beat him. He
Yeah.
said that.
And you know
And
what?
he only got 12 fights.
They gave Navarrete too much time, man.
Yeah. The count, I know what you're talking about when
Yeah,
he
they
knocked him
gave too
down.
much time.
Yeah. So I was just like, I told him, but they like him though. They said, man, you definitely gonna be all right. Cause he had no fear of Navarrete. Navarrete, man, a lot of people kind of like, a lot of people don't even want to fight him. You know what I'm saying?
True that.
And for Lim to have just 12 fights, and he took the fight there because I think once somebody fell out and they asked him, I think it was the what's the guy? It was the guy who fought Shakur. I think Shakur won the title from. I forgot his name. He a good dude though. I forgot.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, he's supposed to form. I think he got an injury or something.
Mm-hmm.
So they asked Lamb. I guess they put him in that place. And I'm like, Lamb got 12, like he got 12 fights. I said, I was saying to myself, like, that's gonna be rough, man. So when he came to our gym and he got to working, he got to working and stuff with people.
I could
And
tell he put that work in the gym though.
yeah, man.
You can see it. You can see it.
I seen him spawn and stuff. I said, oh, this joke. And he could pop, man. He could punch too, man. And I was like, damn, I said, he all right. He was in there dogging with everybody. Like all the fighters in there gave him good work. Now he got that work in there. And so we kind of knew his chances was gonna be good because he had no fear at all. He was like, I'm gonna beat him. That's what he said. He said, I'm gonna beat him. He said, trust me. He said, I just need you guys with me. I'm gonna beat him. I said, all right, cool. I mean, he asked us to come up there. He said, you coming to the fight? I said, yeah, I'll be up there, man.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
sure enough, me and Barry came.
he won me over.
Yeah, nah, definitely, man.
He won me over.
He's a warrior, man. Like, and he's a good kid at that, man. Like, attitude, man, great attitude. Just good kid, all around good kid, man.
Nice.
Yeah. All
right, well, listen there, man. I really appreciate you coming on, bro. I know
man,
you're a
thanks for
busy
having
man.
me, bro.
No, it was my pleasure, I'm glad my son got to see you, You know what I mean? And before we get off, man, two things. Tell people where they can get at you and anything else you like to say to the people before you get off, my brother.
Oh, okay. You can follow me at Boogh HB for Life on Instagram or Patrice Harris on Facebook. And you guys, if you guys out there doing something you love, man, then have love for it and have passion and work hard on it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I never know. I ain't never think in a million years I'd be where I'm at doing this stuff. Like, working with the people I work with. It's just a blessing to just, been through all that good stuff. So just love what you do and work hard at it.
That's what's up. Well, this is your boy Jayhardcore, Hardcore Boxing News, and my man Boogh. Yeah. And we out of here.
My man, I see you.
All right, boss. I hit you up.
Okay.